Hello, today we have Brandon Torres Declet, the chairman and CEO of Exyn Technologies. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks for having me.
Brandon, for investors hearing about Exyn for the very first time, what does the company do and what problem are you solving that no one else can?
Well, thanks for asking that question, Craig. So Exxon builds autonomous robots that fly and see and decide on their own in the places and see on their own in the places GPS can't. Underground mines, think underground mines, tunnels, ship holds, collapsed structures, jammed, contested aerospace. These are environments the rest of the drone industry can't touch, and they're exactly where the highest value work sits for our company. We pioneered over the past 10 years level 4B autonomy in three-dimensional space. This means that our robots launch with no pilot, no map, no satellite link, and build their own model of the environment in real time and bring the data back to our customers. The world's largest mining companies use XN drones to map their underground mines where they cannot enter or send people safely. And defense customers rely on the same stack where GPS signal is not available.
That's incredible, and I cannot wait to hear more, Brandon. Aren't they called GPS denied environments, I think, right?
That's correct, Craig. GPS denied means anywhere satellites can't reach, so or get corrupted or deliberately jammed. Think a kilometer underground, inside a ship, beneath a forest canopy, behind concrete, or anywhere like in the defense space where an adversary is actively kind of spoofing that signal.
Now, tell us more, some other industries that really need your technology, and tell us more about why autonomous navigation in those conditions is just so difficult for them.
Yeah, when you think about GPS denied, it covers a remarkable amount of the modern industrial and defense landscape. Think mining customers, energy customers, public safety, anyone who's doing infrastructure inspection, and increasingly in the military theater, as we've seen in the Ukraine.
Now, Exxon just completed its IPO on the Nasdaq. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does this capital enable, and where are you in the commercial build out?
Yeah. So, Greg, good question. So, the IPO really did three things for us. One, it capitalized our next phase of growth and gave us a public currency for new talent and potentially strategic acquisitions in the future. And I think it really put us on the radar of institutional and retail investors who are looking to back the next generation of industrial automation and defense technology.
Brandon, how does Exxon make money? Walk us through the business model from hardware sales to software licensing, and tell me, how is that mix going to evolve as you scale?
Yeah. So today, the entry point for XN is our hardware, our Nexus and our Nexus Pro systems. It's an integrated drone platform that ships ready to fly autonomously out of the box. That's what customers get on their first deployment. But the value for XN and our customers really compounds on the software side, where our XN AI autonomy stack and XN View data layer are where the reoccurring economics live. So a customer may start out with one or two robots on a single site, but as they collect more and more data, they end up growing that to multiple drone fleets across multiple sites. And so as we move forward in our evolution, we're going to see a shift deliberately into more of a recurring software revenue business, where the end state looks much closer to a software and data-driven business with a robotics platform underneath it, rather than a traditional drone OEM.
Got it. Now, you've got a defense focused subsidiary called Range, with the Pentagon's drone dominance program committing more than $1 billion to domestic autonomous systems. How significant is that opportunity for Exxon, and what makes you the right company to capture it?
Bottom line, it's significant, and not just for the dollar figure. The drone dominance program is signaling really that the future of air dominance is autonomous and built in America. That's a structural shift from how the Pentagon is used to acquiring drones and other robots. And Range really exists to take advantage of XN's autonomy IP, the same stack that's mapped the world's deepest mines, and we can harden it for contested, comms denied, GPS denied operations for the military.
And final question, Brandon, what is the core investment thesis for Exyn Technologies right now? Why should investors be paying attention to your company?
So there's really three legs here. One is proven autonomy IP. in the highest barrier corner of robotics. It's a decade-long head start that's nearly impossible to replicate. Two enormous markets, industrial autonomy, physical AI, and defense autonomy, are both hitting an inflection point at the same time. And three, we have a business model that compounds as deployment scales, with hardware as the entry point and software, services, and data as the engine moving forward.
Brandon, welcome to RedChip, and thanks for being here with us.
Thank you very much for your time.